Hello, welcome to another edition of Capper Comparison Picks. I'm Ranj, and today Hi Nora. And today I will be giving you the Capper Comparison Picks.
Why'd you do that to my heart?
I fixed it.
Thank you.
I'm giving you the Capper Comparison Picks for UFC Fight Night Vegas 18, the early prelims of the card, Overeem versus Volkov. One of these fights, this may not be the correct order, but nonetheless, I will end up eventually going through every fight on the card. I'm going to just start with these ones because this is what I started my research with. Okay, originally I was going to do this show with live with Vlad from UFC Celebrities and Classics, the Bulgarian Cowboy, because he did interview me. Check that out. Be sure check out UFC Celebrities and Classics if you haven't already. He's awesome. Subscribe to him. He's one of the best dudes to watch the fights with. He does live stuff all the time. Today he did a great fictitious, like, what was it like? I forgot what he called it. But I forgot. But he like made fake fights that aren't happening, and for example, like GSP versus Karol Usman. Then in the live chat, he took votes like, who do you think edges out with it's like BJJ, then cardio or whatever, wrestling, striking, cardio. And it was fun. It was just a live thing happened. I was at work, but I snuck on and I threw a couple things, a couple shout outs in the chat. Anyway, so what I'm going to do for you, Vlad, maybe when I do, because Vlad lives in Serbia, so it's 6 hours difference from me, so I don't want to have to do a show after work. It'll be like 1 in the morning or something over there. So I'm going to just wait till Saturday, and maybe when I'm doing the live main and co-main event with all the cappers, I will have him do his picks live as I'm doing the show. I don't know if I still can. I might have to, because the camera angle with StreamYard, when I like did a test, and it's, you can barely read the whiteboards. And Skype, I think I might be able to do something with Skype because I've done it before, but you can't, like, it cuts off part of the board too when it does like half and half. So I don't know. I'm gonna try to figure something out though. That'd be a good thing to be able to have guests do live pick. Well, you know, not streaming, but you know, have guests on the show so they can do their picks. That would be pretty cool. Anyway, let's get on with this. Enough blabbering. Let's go. We've got if you're new to my show, man, I'm all over the place tonight. If you're new to my show, what I do is I take free picks off the internet from my favorite sports handicappers, and I put their picks side by side. I'm going to just be straight blunt with you. In this case, there's a lot of people just going with the favorites, but nonetheless, I am going to write down their picks here, and they do, a lot of them do mention the method of victory, so that's something, right? Okay, let's get on with this. We've got fighting. We have a featherweight fight between Youssef Zalal, the Moroccan Devil. He's taking on Seung Choi. Seung Choi, his nickname is Sting. Zalal is fighting out of Colorado, Factory X Muay Thai. And Seung Choi fights out of Korea, Seoul, South Korea, the MOB Training Center. Okay, let's just get on with this. Zalal is the favorite here at -240. Ugh. He's got a professional record of 10 wins, 3 losses. Choi comes in as a moderate underdog at +205. That's inviting. He has a professional fighting record of 8-3. Zalal, his last fight was that loss by decision to Ilia Topuria, but Ilia Topuria he's a beast. He's awesome. Seung Choi's coming off a win against Suman Mokhtarian, that was a decision win. All right, let's get on with this. Taking Zalal, we've got eBay's. It's your boy, eBay's. I like eBay's because he gets his picks out early. Yeah, and I enjoy watching the show too. I appreciate him getting the picks out early. Then we have the fast talking Burt MMA, and check him out. Definitely, he talks so fast, but his style is weird because he does slow down on the ending words of the sentence. It's odd. I like it though. It's decent. Then my boy Vlad, the one, like I said, Vlad did do an interview with me over the weekend. He caught me. I mean, it was an early morning one for me, but it was still good.
There's a soccer field in Brookhaven.
Oh no! Okay, cool. Go on. Yeah. Nora's been into a lot of online games now, Brookhaven and, you know, Roblox. What's the one with the imposter? Among Us? Ugh. Okay, anyway. King of Crackdowns, KFC. He's also taken Zalal by decision. Man. And you know, Choi's got a little bit, he's got like a 2.5-inch reach advantage. Also, he's a 5-time Korean Muay Thai kickboxing champion. Yeah. Seung Choi. I guess the Youssef Zalal though, I guess he's been kickboxing since he's 10 years old. I learned that from one of these guys. Maybe it was this guy, the MMA fortune teller. Also taking, wow, it looks like a basketball court, not a soccer field.
No, there's the soccer field.
Oh, okay.
There's a soccer field and a basketball thing.
Okay, fantastic. All right, so my new thing, I'm going to only limit myself to 5 cappers a show, except for the and main event, of course, because that's when I round them all up that I use. But anyway, here we go. We have a full capper consensus. Nobody is taking Seung Choi. Nobody's taking the Korean Sting. There is, like, I have watched other cappers that I'm going to feature in other shows that did take Choi, but I'm not going to, you know, I don't want to put their picks on here. And I think Choi is super underrated. Youssef Zalal is great. He's good, but with this value, plus 205, oh yeah, I'm taking my fellow countrymen. You know, I am half Korean, if you didn't know. Now you know. Yeah, so anyway, I'm taking Choi. I think he'll do it by decision. He has been knocked out. I forget by who, but I think he should be able to keep strong enough chin against Youssef Zalal. And he's, like I said, he's got that reach, and he's 5-time Muay Thai kickboxing champ in Korea. So I think when it comes to clinch work and stuff, I think Choi might have, and striking, I think he might have the advantage. If Youssef Zalal gets to the ground, then it might be a different story. I'm not sure or how that's going to pan out. But yeah, all these 4 of the 5 said by decision anyway, so they think it's going to go the distance. So value bet plus 205, or do you want to put down a minus 240 to win $100? That's how that works. The negative number, that's what you put down to win 100. Positive number, that's how much you get back on your $100 bet. If it's a plus 205, my $100 bet gets back $205. On the other hand, if I took Youssef Zalal, I would have to put up $240 just to win 100. So that's how that works for those that are inexperienced with sports gambling. The over-under set at 2.5. Over, which the bookies, everybody thinks it's going to go over the 2.5 rounds. It's a 3-round fight, so they think it's going to... That's the... Oh, actually, did I write that correctly? Wow. The bookies think it's going to end. So I guess the over would be a good play. 2-to-1 odds on the over. I might have wrote that incorrectly, but whew, if I'm right, that's a good payout. Taking Choi and the over, Choi and decision. Oh, that'll be a good one. I'm gonna rock it. I'm rocking that bet right there. Youssef, Zalal, the Moroccan Devil. Whatever. Sting, baby. Youssef, or Seung Choi. Okay. Next, moving on, we've got women's bantamweight bout between Karol Rosa and Joselyn Edwards. Karol Rosa comes in with a record of 13-3. She is the favorite at -230. Not a very good value there. Joselyn Edwards, she's coming off, I think she just fought like 2 weeks ago. Anyway, or something stupid like that. Did she just fight against Yanan Wu? Yeah, she did. She beat Yanan Wu by decision, making her record 10-2 as a professional. But she comes to this fight as the underdog at +195. Okay, this is a 2.5 round fight. If you think it's going to go over 2.5, you're paying a lot of juice at -245. Think it's going to stop short of 2.5 rounds. +195 payout. I have to double check that. That's bugging the shit out of me right now. But I'll do it after. Anyway, so here we go. Let's see what these cappers have to take. We start out with Karol Rosa. She's coming off a win against Vanessa Melo. She won by decision. She's a Brazilian fighter. She fights out of Paraná Vale Tudo. Let's see. Oh, Joselyn Edwards has a 2.5-inch reach advantage, a 3-inch height advantage. Her nickname is La Pantera, and that means panther in Spanish or Portuguese or whatever. She's from Panama. I think they speak both, but primarily Spanish, I do think. Not sure. Her camp, her training gym, camp, whatever you want to call it, is called Champions Combat Sports. Okay, let's go. We've got taken Karol Rosa. What a weak marker that is. One for the Nora pile. Taking Karol Rosa. We've got eBay's. Or no, I'm going to start from the... Well, I messed it up already. Yeah, eBay. Sorry, buddy. It's your boy. eBay's. Okay, then we've got the fortune teller. The teller. He lives right down the road from American Top Team. That's how he gets all his interviews with all those guys that train down there, American Top Team. You know what else is down there? What else is down in Florida? That other it's on another fighter's from there. I forget. Anyway, where was I? eBay's. I'm a fortune teller. Who else is taking this Karol Rosa? This beautiful Brazilian. King of Crackdowns. KFC. He's saying by decision. Pretty much, if they don't say nothing, it's mostly for female fights. It's just almost, unless they say it, unless they say submission or something. That's, you have to assume they're going by decision, because majority of female fights end in decision. I don't know the exact stat on that, but I'm willing to say at least 7 out of every 10 fights in female MMA ends in decision. That's fair, right? I'm totally pulling that fact out of my ass. I just farted that out, and I have no idea if that's even true. I'm guessing. But anyway, Then we got the fast-talking Burt MMA. He's taking Karol Rosa. And to cap it all off, it's not a full capital consensus because my boy, the Bulgarian Cowboy from UFC Celebrities and Classics, Vlad is taking Joselyn Edwards. Look how big I wrote it. Anyway, he's giving her the slight edge in this fight. She does have a little bit of a height and reach advantage. Man, I want to go with you, Vlad. I do, but I don't. Something tells me that Karol Rosa is gonna take care of business here. Joselyn Edwards, I don't know. She's coming. She's doing well. She just came off that win against Yanan Wu, and Yanan Wu, I had picked her. I picked against Joselyn Edwards. You know what? It's gambling, right? Let's take that plus 195. Female dog or pass. I'm with you, buddy. I'm with you. I'm just gonna do that by decision, just for the value of it. That's right. Joselyn Edwards, La Pantara. Walk, stay away from me. Anyway, finally, getting on to, we've got at bantamweight. Hey, at bantamweight, we've got. What? Are you done playing Brickhaven?
No.
Oh, well, I'm finishing this video then. You're interrupt, or you're gonna? What are you gonna draw?
Yeah.
All right. She Nora put her pajamas. She did like the whole tell them about your what is it called, ceremony to get a snow day tomorrow, and it worked.
Snow day ritual.
Snow day ritual. Because what do you have to do? You have to.
Pajamas outside.
You have to wear your pajamas inside out.
Spoon underneath your pillow. Ice cubes down the toilet.
Flush a couple ice cubes down the toilet and put a spoon under your pillow, and then you'll get a snow day. And she did that, and not 5 minutes later, text came through. There's no learning tomorrow. No remote, no virtual. It's an official snow day tomorrow. That's why yeah, I still got to go to work, but Daddy doesn't get snow days. Anyway, back to this. What was it? Oh, yeah. Sorry about that. Ode Osbourne, or Ode Osbourne. Yeah. Ode Osbourne, the Jamaican sensation. He's coming in with a record of 8-3. He's the underdog here at plus 140. And he is taking on Denise Bondar, a professional record of 14-2.
Daddy, say hi to Nip It.
Hi, Nip It. Denise Bondar, Psycho. I think what is he? Russian? Is he Russian? Denise, come on. I should have did better notes, but I was kind of in a hurry. Anyway, doesn't matter. Let's put Denise Bondar is the favorite at minus 160. He's coming off a win over Keenan Jaffarli, a submission win. He is on an 8-fight win streak as a professional fighter. I guess he's got mad ground and pound skills. Anyway, Ode Osbourne is fighting out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Pure Vita BJJ MMA. He's coming off a loss to Brian Kelleher via guillotine, but Brian Kelleher is sick with that guillotine. So, I mean, you can't really chalk him up for that. You know, you can't really frown upon it. Brian Kelleher, I've got mad respect for Brian Kelleher just because he was on the Die Hard podcast with Clint McLean last event. And yeah, I like Brian Kelleher. I'm a new fan of Boom, Brian Kelleher. Anyway, so I'm gonna start with Psycho, Denise Bondar. You know what's crazy? You just want to hear something weird? When I was doing these notes, because I was starting, people didn't even start putting their picks out until like yesterday, except for like eBay's had his out early. Of course, Vlad puts his out like a month early. He's got his picks for whatever. As soon as he hears a fight announcement, he makes his video. Anyway, so he was early. Burt MMA was pretty quick, but like I had to wait for like King of Crackdowns. He did one of these, and then I had to wait around for another one. But there was this one guy, and his name was Fight Pick Predictions. Fight Pick Predictions. That was all it was. And he had picks for all these. That's where the whiteout is on these. And today, when I went to search them again, because I was like, I want to make sure I use these, the right links in the description. All these guys' links will be in the description. But this guy, Fight Pick Predictions, that's what it was. And I think he did a full card. I couldn't find it. Nowhere. I YouTube searched it. I checked my viewing history. And it was like it just disappeared. So I had to erase him. Fight Pick Predictions. But I did, everywhere there's whiteout, I had his picks and I liked him. He was pretty good. He seemed to know what he's talking about. Anyway, sorry to go off topic. Let's get back to this old Osbourne and Dennis Bondar. We're going to start with Dennis Bondar. We'll start with King of Crackdowns. King of Crackdowns is saying by decision. He did the quick pick videos, like the 2 or 3 minute videos, breakdowns out of like, I don't know if he was at work or something. He had in the background, he was in like a, I don't know, it was out, he had like, you can see the spray foam insulation on the seams of something. He had a desk with a mess of papers. You know, organize that. I don't know what it was. It was weird though. Well, anyway, his picks were still awesome. So King of Crackdowns, he said Bondar by decision. He speaks fast too. I like to put him and Burt in a speed talking contest. Burt MMA. Speaking of him, Burt MMA also took you. Where was I? Oh, Dennis Bondar. Burt. He took Dennis Bondar by decision. Okay. Then the fortune teller, the teller. He didn't say how. He rarely does. Sometimes he does, but usually he doesn't. He just says, I got Dennis Bondar winning. You know. A lot of these guys did speak well before they because it's fighting, so anything can happen. Osbourne, he's all right, the Jamaican sensation. Don't fade him just because he got guillotined by Brian Kelleher. Do not do that. Okay, then we've got UFC Celebrities and Classics. That's Vlad. UFC C and C. And finally, to kill it all off, we've got it's your boy, eBay's though, what I like, he said it's going to happen ground and pound. Ground and pound. Round 2. Talk about ground and pound round 2. I should put it over there. Oh, look at that smudge now. Ugh. Ground and pound 2. Okay. So, there you have it. That is a full capper consensus. The second one. Second one of the night. First one I didn't make a big deal of. I messed the whole dance and everything the first one. But, tell them what a full capper consensus is, Nora.
A full capper consensus is when all the handicappers, including Daddy or maybe Daddy, picks the same
person not tween. And in this case, everybody is taking Dennis Bondar to be the Jamaican sensation owed Osbourne. I too am not going to go against the cappers in this one. I did in this one, and I went against the majority. I went with my buddy Vlad, only because of the plus number. But this one, Bondar, I got him winning this. He's going to be. He can work his way up to a top 10 fighter. That Dennis Bondar. I think it's going to happen via decision though. You know what? Maybe within the distance. eBay's did say he had a killer ground and pound, so yeah, let's do that. Within distance. That should be a pretty good plus money. Cause under is plus 120. Oh, under 1.5 rounds though. I don't know if it's gonna be that within distance. I'm just gonna say within distance, so I don't know about the over-under there. Okay? Whew, there you have it to recap! Time check! It is. It would be your bedtime, but you don't have school tomorrow because this is an O day.
Yes!
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 To recap, I've got...
you said a no day.
A no day.
What's a no day, Dad?
I get my no blower.
No blower.
Is it no one right now?
Maybe.
Okay, Seung Choi. I got him. You want to hear a joke? No, forget it. Forget it.
No, do it.
No, it's kind of, no, it's not right. You know, they say, what is it? 20% of the North Korean population has cataracts. The rest of them drive Rinkins and Rexuses. I'm so sorry. That is not right, but it is funny. Anyway, speaking of Koreans, he's from South Korea. So that's why I use North Korean in the jokes, because, what are you going to do? I'm not PC. Seung Choi, I've got him upsetting Youssef Zalal.
From the camera, I can't really see that color.
Yeah, it's tough. And I got him winning by decision. That's going to be a nice payout there. Then I've got Joselyn Edwards. Me and the Bulgarian Cowboy are taking Joselyn Edwards because of the value. I don't know why he's taking it. I think he said pretty much because of the reach. He thinks he's gonna out cardio and out strike or something. I can't remember. I watched a lot of cappers, but anyway, I'm with you, Vlad. I got Edwards. I'm taking her just because she's the dog. That's like a dog or pass for me. I mean, I like Karol Rosa, and I think she's got more experience, but experience doesn't necessarily make the better fighter. Anyway, finally, I've got Dennis Bondar taking out old Osbourne, the Jamaican sensation, within distance. Hopefully, it'll be by ground and pound for eBay's sake, but it doesn't matter. You can't. I don't think you can prop bet that specific. You probably can someplace, but the books I use, these odds are all from Bet Online. Or Bovada. No, Bet Online. Definitely Bet Online. They're right fresh. Fresh. This one I have to double check because that just seems. Look, everybody's picking decision. Even if Choi don't win, I would say have it go over 2.5. Because look at that. Decision, and Ranch is taking decision too, and he's the one that counts the most. Thanks for watching. Good luck on the, gather the info, place the bets, and cash the tickets. Yep, thanks for watching. Give me that thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't.
Comment down below and ring the bell and bye-bye.
Yep, comment down below, ring the bell, and bye-bye. Okay.